Hi, I'm ImHelgaBlue, and today I want to show you some of my favourite mods for building. Once you've played Valheim a few times and gotten to know how the game works, you start noticing little things that you'd love to tweak to make the game more fun, more personal, more you, and that's where mods come in. Mods let you tailor the game to your playstyle, and that's awesome. And if you ever said, I wish I could, trust me, there's somebody who's made a mod for that. Now, let's jump on to my building favourites. Missing Pieces by Bento G. This mod adds a bunch of handy little extras, like stone stair corners for a smoother staircase finish, and stone ramps to make getting carts into your barn way easier. But the star of this mod for me is the stackable labelled storage chests. They cost the same as reinforced chests, 10 fine wood and 2 iron, but add the coal for the label. Make your label stand out even more by using white text. Just type bracket hash FFF close bracket. The closing bracket will make the code disappear, and then you can write your label. Each one has 24 slots and they look amazing when stacked neatly in rows. The next one is Clutter by Plumga, and instead of using the build hammer, you use a special clutter bucket to place them. The decor items include pictures, bookshelves, and a cuckoo clock. Oh, and the couches can be a spare bed for friends. This mod allows for so many variations and themes, every home will look amazing. Plant easily by Advise, neat freaks rejoice. This mod lets you plant in tidy rows, clean grids, and even random patches if you prefer the more natural look. You can also replant crops as you harvest, and tweak all the settings to suit your style. Farming has never felt this satisfying. And one that goes with it is Plant Everything, also by Advise. This one lets you grow any plant, anywhere. You want thistle in the meadows? Turnip fields in the mountains? You got it. You can also control growth times and customise what's available in your planting menu. Make your gardens bloom no matter where you build. This one is awesome. Valkea by the Bee's Decree. All of it becomes available after building the Bjorkensnass. Please forgive my terrible pronunciation. Valkea adds over 300 new items to your build menu, and it's a decorator's dream. Food displays to curtains, spiral staircases, light wood furniture, and even suspension bridges. There's so much to play with. This mod adds so much charm and variety. Let's take a quick look at some of the options. An actual toilet, beautiful bedrooms, study, things for a growing family. But the variety of foodstuffs to decorate your kitchen, just wow! Last is my favourite, Infinity Hammer by Yerkusala. With 3 new hammers found under the miscellaneous tab, you get a pipette for a single item, a building pipette for entire structures, and an area pipette for selected portions. Use the Q key to change the shape of your selection, from a circle to a square or a rectangle, and you use the scroll wheel to adjust the size. Use the pipette on its own to copy something, but press Alt when clicking it will move your item. Press Ctrl Alt while clicking will freeze the item to its current axis, allowing for a more precise placement. The building pipette will copy entire buildings and anything attached to them in exactly the same way. Using the building pipette, click to copy, and then you can place the exact replica anywhere you want. Hold Alt while you click and it will move the original. If at any time while using Infinity Hammer you make a mistake, this can easily be resolved by using the Undo key, which is typically set to number 7 on your numerical keypad. Infinity Hammer even lets you blueprint structures for use in other worlds or locations. To do this, copy the structure, open the F5 console and type hammer_save, a space, and then type the name. To place that blueprint later, use the F5 console again and type hammer_blueprint, leave a space, and then type the name that you gave it. The blueprinted item will now be on your hammer, ready to place. This is how you can use the blueprints I share on my Patreon to copy my buildings into your world. You can also use the area pipette to collect just a certain part of a build that you like and want to use again. All the items showing blue and green will be copied. But you might only want a certain part of the height. Hold the Shift key and scroll up to the level that you want to copy. This mod also adds some game-changing features to your hoe. Make land perfectly flat. Again, use the Q key. Change the mode from round to square or rectangle. Mouse scroll makes the selection smaller or larger. Easily change the look of the terrain and even reset it if you want to start over again. I've only scratched the surface of this mod, but wow, it's so powerful. So they're my favourite building mods. But let me add a few things to watch out for when modding. Number 1, most important, always make a copy of your world as a backup before installing any mods. Number 2, only install mods that have been updated recently, at least in the last 6 months. And 3, use a mod manager. I've done it manually for years, and as soon as I switched to R2 Modman, it all became so much simpler. You can even have different profiles for each world that you want to use. So whether you're just starting out with mods or you're deep in the rabbit hole, I hope you found something new to try. Got a favourite I didn't mention? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to check it out. And remember, building should be fun, so mod it, tweak it, break it, fix it, but above all, enjoy it. Look, I know everyone says like, comment and subscribe. But here's the deal, if you enjoy the chaos and want more nonsense from the Blue Realm, like or sub tells me I'm not just shouting into the void. And if you're feeling heroic and want to go above and beyond, I've got a Patreon. No pressure, just pleasure. You'll unlock a few shiny new perks, warm my Viking heart, and help me keep the content flowing without selling my soul to Odin. A huge thanks to these wonderful people who have done just that. Thanks for watching and happy building.